NFL 23.
It's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but don't fear, we've got football to perk up our spirits as we join you from Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen. The drive will start with an option going left. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down. This defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Singletary going to get the handoff. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To the air, Allen. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Allen. And it's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. they can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Now Burrow. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Cincinnati. 44 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown! Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 70. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The point after through the raindrops, up and go. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Burrow. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Touchdown, Titans. Josh Allen, 66 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays, here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw, and that was a long touchdown of the option. What you taught me, though, defensively, you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear in others.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down, eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And Burrow going to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Here we go. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here we go. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down. Here's Burrow. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first touchdown Bengals. Joe Mixon from a yard out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. Tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Finding room at midfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Singletary again, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's got it. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Allen going to try and keep it. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd and goal, Allen. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Take it in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From midfield now, Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. That's now a 2nd interception and as many reads from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with it, running.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson. And it's going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you see here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Allen to throw it. Uncorks one for Davis. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And returning right back to Boykin. And he will have a Titans first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Boykin. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On third down, Mixon. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. They'll roll, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Allen now looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Allen going to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Again, it's Mixon. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And quickly, they get to the line.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Down right around the 25. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun to give to Mixon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. This is Mixon on the draw. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And the attempted 3 will have to come from the other end. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And that is no good. Wide to the right. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Titans on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Allen. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's got Hurst as tight end. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. Now Burrow on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. After the sack on first down, Burrow. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On first down, Allen.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throw left side complete to Chase. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. To throw, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by 4, less than 90 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. One final try here for Allen. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is caught. Touchdown.
And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now all the focus, it shifts to the Bengals.
There we go.
Trailing by a field goal. A little under 40 seconds to go. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow.
And he will find his man on the outside.
And he is out of bounds with the 1st down as the clock ticks inside of 30 seconds.
Here we go.
Now Burrow.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here's Burrow.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Burrow.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Throwing. Burrow.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here we go with Burrow. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked by Kevin Byard. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And you and I, we just looked at each other.